Hi guys, I just had the privilege to speak alongside Dennis Yu, who was the CEO of Blitzmetrics and was also a search engine engineer at Yahoo, just when Yahoo was getting started. And he's worked with some huge clients like Nike, Starbucks, all these things doing their digital marketing, which is pretty insane. And so I got the chance to speak with him at the JVA Align Volleyball Summit in Chicago on how these volleyball club owners can use AI to amplify what they're already doing. And so one question that we got a lot during the presentation, because it wasn't much of a presentation, it was more of like a live demo and Q&A, but also after the presentation is a ton of people asked us like, you're making this look easy, right? But what do we do just to start? Like, I've never touched AI in my life. How do I just start using it? And my advice to them was just pick one thing. So for example, our also first thing actually is complicate it. Like, stop thinking about it like it's some super crazy thing that you have to code and you have to create. Like, it's already made for you. It's being freely given to you. There's regular ChatGPT, and there's also the custom GPTs that we at Blitzmetrics have freely given out to you guys. So I'll link those in the description if you want to check those out. They all do specific things, have specific guidelines, and they're just better at certain things like creating articles, writing emails, stuff like that. But the first thing is do that. Just stop thinking of it as super complex and just start thinking of it as a human. I know it sounds weird, but it's just, a tool for productivity. So to start treating it like an employee and start talking to it like an employee and say, I want to do this and this, like, how can I start? And it'll help you do that. But also one big tip that I have is speak to it instead of type to it. So there's an option on the browser and on the app, and also just on your phone, to do text to speech, or sorry, speech to text. So you talk into it and then it transcribes it and then, turns into text, and then you can just talk. So for example, if I was a volleyball club owner and I needed to email the team about practice tomorrow, I could speak into the AI and just say something like, all right, whatever, I got to write an email to the kids and the parents about practice tomorrow. They got to be there. It's at 6, but they got to be here at 5:45. And they got to bring water, they got to bring shoes, and maybe an extra volleyball. And yeah, don't be there late so we can do our dynamic warm-up. And yeah, I think that's it. Like, you could just say something like that scrambled, and I only did that not because I couldn't think of anything, but just to show you, like, you could just say something like that that's super scrambled all over the place, and the AI will take the key points and turn it into a cohesive email that you can send immediately to those people. So just start with things like that. Just start with learning how to talk to it. And obviously that was a horrible prompt, but like, if you just speak, like, the thing is, a lot of people know what they want to do, but they just don't know how to do it. And so what I want you guys to do is take the knowledge that you already have in whatever field it may be, dunking, digital marketing, volleyball club owning, and just take it and feed it to the AI and say, what are some things I could do? There's so many options with AI. The options are almost infinite. And so the first thing is just, you got to start. It's not that complicated. Just start having a conversation with it. You could even just say, like, hello, ChatGPT, like, what can you do? And just, like, start there. Just start talking to it, start treating it like an employee, and start getting more things done quicker. I really wanted to address this because it was a huge topic and concern at the conference. So I hope that this video helped you guys if you had a similar question. And yeah, I'll be getting more content out from the conference and from follow-up things that we heard a lot about. And yeah, guys, that's about it. But thank you for watching this video. If it helped you at all, make sure to subscribe and check out some of my other content. Try to get as much of this kind of helpful style content out there as possible. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.